Have you ever found yourself receiving a compliment about how youthful you look? Maybe someone has said, "You look so much younger than your age," and you simply smiled, brushing it off as just another kind remark. You might have thought, "Oh, that's nice," and continued with your day. But what if there's more to your youthful appearance than just a flattering comment? What if that youthful glow is a reflection of something deeper, something spiritual? Imagine this. Beyond the surface of your skin, beneath your external features, there is an intricate connection between your inner essence and the energy you project into the world. Your body, your face, your very being could be communicating something far greater than what we see in the mirror. What if, instead of just genes or skincare routines, your inner peace, wisdom, and spiritual alignment are playing a role in the way you age or don't? Today, we're diving into a topic that goes beyond the conventional understanding of youth. We're going to explore a fascinating concept, one that many of us overlook: how your spiritual energy and emotional balance can impact your physical appearance. It's not just about looking young. It's about the essence of youthfulness that comes from within, radiating outward to shape how you present yourself to the world. This journey is one that will help you understand why some people seem to defy time itself, and why others, despite their best efforts, struggle with the visible marks of aging. You may have heard people say that beauty comes from within, but what if I told you that your spirit, your inner world, has the power to slow down time, that it could actually reverse the effects of stress, negativity, and emotional weight, making you appear younger than your years? This isn't just a metaphor. It's something that has been understood across various cultures and philosophies for centuries. We're about to uncover 8 spiritual aspects that could explain why you look younger than your age. These are the qualities and energies that go beyond surface-level beauty. Think of them as the hidden keys to vitality, harmony, and eternal youth. As we explore each of these aspects, you'll gain new insights into the profound connection between your mind, body, and spirit. But it's not just about theoretical knowledge. Along the way, we'll also provide practical steps to help you cultivate these qualities in your own life. Because the truth is, if you can tap into these spiritual aspects, you can create a life that is not only filled with serenity and balance, but one that truly reflects the vibrancy and energy of youth, no matter how many candles are on your birthday cake. So, if you've ever wondered why you look younger than your age, or if you've ever wished you could maintain that youthful glow, this video is for you. Get ready to take a deep dive into the fascinating connection between your spirit and your appearance. Together, we'll uncover the profound truths that may just change the way you see yourself and the way others see you. Stay with us, because what we're about to explore could transform your perspective on aging forever. You might be surprised to learn that the secret to staying young isn't found in the latest anti-aging cream or miracle serum. It might just be found in how you live, how you think, and how you feel from the inside out. Ready to discover why your true age may not be as important as you thought? Let's dive into these 8 spiritual aspects and see how they can help you embrace your inner youth, cultivate lasting harmony, and unlock the power within that keeps you looking and feeling ageless. 1. Old soul wisdom, the timeless protector. Have you ever encountered someone whose mere presence seemed to quiet the noise of the world around you? These individuals carry an essence that feels both calming and profound. It's not something they consciously project. It's simply who they are. Their energy is steady, their gaze penetrating yet kind, as if they see not just you but the interconnected threads of existence. They are often described as old souls, a phrase that feels almost inadequate to capture the depth of their spirit. These are the people who seem timeless, as though their wisdom transcends the boundaries of age and experience. To understand the essence of an old soul is to step beyond the surface of life, to peer into its hidden dimensions. These individuals have a way of observing the world that is unhurried and expansive, while many are caught in the whirlwind of trends, conflicts, or the relentless pursuit of superficial milestones. Old souls remain rooted in something deeper. They understand the impermanence of life's distractions. Arguments fade, material gains are fleeting, and time itself is but a canvas for lessons to be painted upon. This perspective isn't born of cynicism or detachment, but of a profound acceptance, a recognition that life, in all its chaos and beauty, is a cycle of growth. There's a quiet power in the way old souls navigate the world. They listen more than they speak, not out of shyness, but out of respect for the wisdom that silence can bring. Their patience is not passive, it is intentional, cultivated through a lifetime, or perhaps lifetimes, of experience. When confronted with challenges, they do not react impulsively. Instead, they pause, reflect, and respond with clarity. This ability to remain composed, even in the face of adversity, radiates outward. It is as if their calm becomes a balm for those around them, easing tension and fostering understanding. This inner serenity does more than shape their interactions. It transforms their physical presence. Stress, we know, leaves its fingerprints on the body. It etches lines across the face, dulls the brightness of the eyes, and weighs down the posture. But when the mind is at peace, the body follows suit. The skin retains a softness, the eyes a sparkle, and the features a gentle openness. It's not that old souls are immune to aging. It's that their relationship with time is different. They wear their years lightly, as if the weight of them has been carried not on their shoulders, but in their hearts, where it has been alchemized into wisdom. Imagine someone you know, or perhaps someone you've read about, who embodies this kind of timelessness. Picture a grandmother who has lived through decades of history, witnessing wars, losses, and the profound shifts of society. Despite the trials she has faced, she greets the world with a gentle smile. Her eyes, though marked by time, hold a light that cannot be dimmed. When she speaks, her voice carries a soothing cadence, each word imbued with a sense of purpose. She doesn't dwell on bitterness or regret. Instead, she shares stories that are not just recollections but gifts, lessons distilled from a life deeply felt and understood. This wisdom acts as a shield for her spirit. It protects her from the corrosive effects of resentment and anger, emotions that can cloud not only the mind but also the body. By letting go of these destructive feelings, she has freed herself from their weight. In doing so, she has allowed her inner light to shine, a radiance that defies the lines of her face and the years behind her. This is the paradox of an old soul. While their essence feels ancient, their presence is remarkably youthful. They remind us that true beauty is not found in the absence of wrinkles, but in the presence of peace. Old souls also possess an extraordinary ability to connect with others on a profound level. Their conversations go beyond the superficial, diving into topics that resonate deeply. They have an innate understanding of the human condition, not just because of what they've lived through, but because they've taken the time to reflect on it. Their empathy is vast yet measured. They do not overwhelm themselves by carrying the burdens of others. Instead, they offer a space for others to be seen and understood, a gift that many are desperate to receive in a world that often feels hurried and disconnected. This connection to others is rooted in their connection to themselves. Old souls prioritize inner work, whether consciously or intuitively, and this self-awareness forms the foundation of their relationships. They are not perfect, nor do they strive to be. They understand that imperfection is a part of the human experience, and they embrace it with grace. This authenticity is magnetic. In a society often preoccupied with masks and facades, the genuine presence of an old soul is a breath of fresh air. Perhaps what sets old souls apart the most is their ability to transform pain into wisdom. They do not deny suffering, they face it head-on, allowing it to shape them without defining them. Where others might see loss as an end, old souls see it as a transition, a gateway to a deeper understanding of life's fragility and resilience. This perspective doesn't make them immune to grief or hardship, it makes them human. But it also allows them to move through life with a sense of purpose and clarity that is both inspiring and reassuring. Their timeless nature is not something that can be achieved through effort alone. It is the result of choices, choosing patience over urgency, reflection over reaction, and understanding over judgment. These choices, made consistently over time, create a foundation of inner strength and serenity that cannot be shaken by the external world. It is this foundation that allows them to radiate a youthful energy, one that is not tied to their age, but to their essence. In their presence, we are reminded that the passage of time is inevitable, but the way we carry it is up to us. An old soul shows us that youthfulness is not a matter of years, but of perspective. It is the ability to see beauty in the mundane, to find meaning in the struggle, and to approach life with a heart that is open and a spirit that is free. They inspire us to live with intention, to let go of what does not serve us, and to embrace the wisdom that life, in all its complexity, has to offer. Through them, we see that true youth is timeless. It is the light of a soul that continues to grow, no matter how many years have passed. 2. Mystical energies, alignment with nature's flow. The universe hums with an invisible melody, a symphony of energies that surrounds us, binds us, and flows through every aspect of existence. Some people seem to dance to this rhythm effortlessly, as if they were attuned to its every note. These are the individuals who exude a quiet vitality, a timeless youthfulness that goes beyond appearances. Their connection to the energy of the universe isn't a matter of magic or mysticism. It's a profound awareness, a choice to move in harmony with the natural flow of life. When you pause to observe nature, its wisdom becomes undeniable. A river doesn't resist the rocks in its path. It simply flows around them, carving its way with patience and persistence. A tree, no matter how ancient, bends with the wind, swaying gracefully rather than breaking under its force. There's a fluidity in these movements, a quiet resilience that speaks to a deeper truth. When we align ourselves with life's rhythms, rather than fighting against them, we preserve our inner and outer vitality. Stress, on the other hand, is a force that disrupts this alignment. When we resist change, when we hold on to control too tightly, it's like swimming upstream against a relentless current. The effort leaves us drained, weary, and worn. But when we let go, when we trust the flow of life and move with its natural currents, we conserve our energy. This state of ease is not passivity. It's a powerful act of choosing harmony over resistance. And it's in this harmony that a deep, almost tangible peace can be found, one that nurtures both the mind and body. Imagine a person who spends time surrounded by nature, perhaps walking barefoot along a forest trail or sitting quietly by the ocean's edge. Their face often reflects the tranquility they've absorbed, their features softened by the peace of their surroundings. There's a certain glow to them, a lightness that speaks of more than just fresh air or physical health. This connection to the earth, the sky, and the rhythms of the natural world transforms them. It quiets the noise within, allowing their inner light to shine. In our modern world, we've grown distant from this connection. The hum of technology, the rush of schedules, and the pressure of constant productivity pull us away from nature's grounding energy. Yet, when we take the time to reconnect, even briefly, the impact can be profound. A simple walk in the park, the feeling of the sun on your skin, or the sound of leaves rustling in the wind can remind you of life's simplicity and beauty. These moments aren't just restorative for the spirit, they're healing for the body as well. There's a scientific underpinning to this truth. Research has shown that spending time in nature lowers stress hormones, reduces inflammation, and even enhances mental clarity. The Japanese practice of Shinrin-yoku, or forest bathing, is based on this principle. It's not about exercise or reaching a destination. It's about immersing yourself in the natural world, allowing its energy to wash over you. Those who make this a regular part of their lives often find that their physical vitality improves, and their faces reflect the serenity they've cultivated. But aligning with nature's flow isn't limited to time spent outdoors. It's a mindset, a way of being. It's about recognizing the cycles of life, the ebb and flow of energy, the rise and fall of emotions, the beginnings and endings that define our journey. Just as the seasons shift, so too do the phases of our lives. When we learn to embrace these transitions with grace, we free ourselves from the tension of resistance. Think about the way we often fight against time itself. We rush through our days, trying to accomplish more, be more, achieve more. But what if we slowed down? What if, Instead of trying to control every moment, we allowed ourselves to simply experience it. This doesn't mean abandoning goals or ambition. It means finding a rhythm that feels natural, one that respects the boundaries of our energy and the needs of our spirit. Consider the serenity of someone who meditates regularly, whether indoors or surrounded by nature. They don't appear rushed or frazzled. Instead, there's a steadiness about them, a presence that feels grounding. Their connection to the present moment is palpable, and it's reflected in their physical being. Their skin may not be flawless, but it carries a vibrancy that speaks of peace. Their posture is relaxed, their movements unhurried, their gaze steady. This is the result of living in alignment with the flow of life, a state that radiates youthfulness from within. There's a profound beauty in surrendering to this flow. It doesn't mean giving up, it means trusting that life, like a river, will carry you forward if you allow it. It means bending like the tree, adapting to life's winds without breaking. It means finding stillness even in the midst of change, anchoring yourself in the rhythms that connect us all. This alignment doesn't just preserve your energy, it enhances it, allowing you to move through life with a sense of ease and vitality. The energy of the universe is not something you have to seek out. It's already within and around you. It's in the breath you take, the pulse of your heart, the quiet moments that connect you to the world. To align with it is to remember your place within the larger symphony of existence. And in that remembrance, you find not only a sense of peace but a source of timeless youthfulness, a reflection of the harmony you've cultivated within. When you live this way, the glow others see isn't just on your skin. It's a light that emanates from your very soul. 3. Empathy, the key to pure energy. Empathy is one of the most profound qualities we can possess. It is a bridge that connects us to others, allowing us to step into their world and feel what they feel. This isn't just about understanding, it's about truly experiencing the emotions, joys, and sorrows of another. In this way, empathy becomes a superpower, a transformative force that not only impacts those around us but profoundly shapes our own inner world. Empaths, those who are deeply attuned to the energies and emotions around them, often exude a youthful vitality that seems almost magical. Yet, there's no mystery here. It's the result of an extraordinary internal process, one that begins with connection and ends with release. To feel deeply is to carry a certain weight. Empaths naturally absorb the emotions of others, both the light and the heavy, the joy and the sorrow. But what sets them apart is their ability to process and release these energies. They do not hold on to pain or negativity, understanding that carrying such burdens would only weigh down their own spirit. Instead, they practice the art of emotional cleansing, a process that clears their inner space and allows them to maintain an open, vibrant heart. This release is what makes empathy so powerful. It transforms the act of connection into a source of renewal, both for the empath and for those they touch. There's a radiance that surrounds empaths, an unmistakable glow that comes from living with an open heart. They approach life with kindness and compassion, seeing the beauty in others even when it's hidden beneath layers of pain or fear. This openness acts like a magnet for positivity. People are drawn to them, not because of their words or actions alone, but because of the energy they emanate, a sense of safety, understanding, and unconditional acceptance. It's as if their very presence says, "You are seen, and you are enough." This energy doesn't just benefit those around them. It revitalizes the empath as well, creating a feedback loop of positivity that fuels their spirit. Think about someone you know who embodies this quality, a caregiver, a friend, or perhaps even a stranger whose kindness left a lasting impression. Caregivers, in particular, are often natural empaths. They spend their days pouring their energy into others, offering support, comfort, and love without expecting anything in return. And yet, despite the demands of their role, they often radiate a unique kind of brilliance. Their faces are calm, their eyes warm, their smiles genuine. This glow isn't something that can be bought or applied. It's a reflection of the purity of their inner energy, an energy that has been cleansed and renewed through their acts of compassion. What makes empathy so rejuvenating is its ability to nurture the soul. When you live with an open heart, you create space for joy, gratitude, and connection to flourish. These qualities are inherently youthful. They bring lightness to the spirit, which in turn is mirrored in the body. Stress and negativity, on the other hand, have the opposite effect. They create tension, weigh down the mind, and leave visible marks on the body over time. By letting go of these burdens, empaths not only protect their own well-being, but also cultivate an energy that seems to defy the aging process. Empathy also fosters a unique perspective on life. To see the world through the eyes of another is to expand your own understanding of what it means to be human. Empaths often possess a depth of insight and wisdom that belies their years. They notice the little things, a fleeting smile, a quiet struggle, a hidden joy, and these observations add richness to their own lives. This depth of connection to the human experience creates a sense of fulfillment that keeps their spirits youthful and their energy vibrant. Imagine a musician who channels the emotions of others into their art, creating pieces that resonate deeply with anyone who listens, or a teacher who takes the time to truly understand each student, celebrating their strengths and gently guiding them through their challenges. These individuals aren't just doing their jobs, they're connecting on a soul level, and that connection feeds their own sense of purpose and vitality. Empathy becomes a source of creativity and renewal, infusing their lives with meaning and joy. Of course, being deeply empathetic isn't without its challenges. It requires balance, an ability to discern which emotions to engage with and which to let go of. Without this balance, empaths can become overwhelmed, carrying more than they were meant to bear. But those who master this skill transform empathy from a potential burden into a profound strength. They learn to set boundaries, not to close themselves off, but to protect their energy and maintain their inner harmony. This is where the true magic of empathy lies, not just in feeling deeply but in using those feelings as a catalyst for growth, connection, and renewal. The youthful glow of an empath doesn't come from avoiding pain. It comes from embracing it, processing it, and releasing it with grace. They don't run from the complexities of life. They face them head-on, using their sensitivity as a tool to navigate the world with compassion and wisdom. This openness to life's full spectrum of emotions creates a resilience that is both inner and outer. It allows them to remain flexible, to bounce back from challenges, and to approach each new day with curiosity and hope. Living as an empath means living with intention. It means choosing to see the good in others, even when it's hard. It means giving without expecting, loving without conditions, and connecting without fear. These choices are what make empathy such a powerful force, one that not only heals others, but also nurtures the empath's own spirit. Over time, these small, intentional acts create a foundation of inner peace and joy that radiates outward, touching everyone they meet. To be an empath is to carry a light within you, a light that grows brighter with each act of compassion, each moment of connection, and each choice to let go of what no longer serves you. It is this light that makes them seem timeless, defying the years with a vibrancy that comes not from their physical appearance, but from the purity of their spirit. Through empathy, they remind us all that true youth is not about the number of years we've lived, but about the depth of our connection to ourselves, to others, and to the world around us. 4. Inner wisdom. Serenity amidst life's chaos. Inner wisdom is a quiet force, one that doesn't demand attention but commands respect. It's not something that comes with age alone. Rather, it's cultivated through reflection, experience, and an ability to rise above the chaos of everyday life. In a world that often feels overwhelming, with its endless demands and uncertainties, those who embody inner wisdom stand out. They are like anchors in a storm, grounded and steady, offering a sense of calm to everyone around them. What sets these individuals apart is their ability to see life's challenges not as insurmountable obstacles, but as opportunities to grow. They don't deny the difficulties they face, nor do they pretend that everything is always perfect. Instead, they embrace the full spectrum of life, the joys, the sorrows, the victories, and the setbacks, and use each experience as a stepping stone to greater understanding. This perspective is what allows them to navigate life's inevitable ups and downs with grace and resilience. Stress, we know, is one of the greatest enemies of youth. It carves lines into our faces, drains the light from our eyes, and leaves us feeling weary, both inside and out. But those who have cultivated inner wisdom seem almost impervious to its effects. It's not that they don't experience stress, they do. The difference lies in how they respond to it. Instead of allowing stress to consume them, they approach it with equanimity, recognizing that even the most challenging moments are temporary. This doesn't mean they are detached or indifferent. On the contrary, people with inner wisdom are deeply engaged with life. They care deeply about their families, their communities, and the world around them. But they have learned to distinguish between what they can control and what they cannot. They focus their energy on the things they can influence, letting go of the rest. This ability to release what is beyond their control is a key component of their serenity. It's what keeps them from being pulled into the chaos that so often consumes others. Imagine a teacher who has spent decades in the classroom, witnessing the shifts and changes of generations. They've seen trends come and go, faced the challenges of evolving technology, and adapted to the ever-changing needs of their students. Yet through it all, their presence remains steady. When they walk into a room, there's a sense of calm that follows them. They don't get caught up in the noise of the moment. Instead, they focus on what truly matters, the connection they share with their students and the lessons they impart. This kind of balance is a hallmark of inner wisdom, and it's what keeps them vibrant and engaged, year after year. The beauty of inner wisdom is that it doesn't just shield you from stress, it transforms the way you experience life. People who embody this quality tend to find joy in the small things, a sunrise, a kind word, a moment of quiet reflection. They don't take these moments for granted because they understand how precious they are. This gratitude for life's simple pleasures infuses their days with a sense of richness and fulfillment, which in turn radiates outward, softening their features and brightening their spirit. Another defining characteristic of inner wisdom is the ability to maintain perspective. In the heat of the moment, it's easy to lose sight of the bigger picture. Small problems can feel monumental, and temporary setbacks can seem like the end of the world. But those who have cultivated inner wisdom know better. They understand that life is a long journey, one filled with twists and turns, and they approach each moment with that perspective in mind. This ability to see beyond the immediate moment is what allows them to remain calm in the face of adversity. It's also what enables them to offer guidance and support to others, helping them navigate their own challenges with greater clarity. Inner wisdom also brings a profound sense of self-awareness. People who embody this quality know who they are, what they value, and what they stand for. This self-knowledge acts as a compass, guiding them through life's uncertainties. It helps them make decisions that align with their values, and it allows them to stay true to themselves, even in the face of external pressures. This authenticity is deeply refreshing in a world where so many feel the need to conform or pretend. It's also incredibly empowering. When you live in alignment with your true self, you free yourself from the anxiety that comes from trying to be someone you're not. The physical effects of this inner harmony are undeniable. Stress and insecurity leave visible marks on the body, while peace and authenticity have the opposite effect. People who live with inner wisdom often have a lightness about them, a sense of ease that is reflected in their posture, their expression, and their energy. Their eyes are bright, their smiles genuine, and their presence magnetic. They may not have the flawless skin or youthful features of someone much younger, but there's something about them that feels timeless. It's a kind of beauty that transcends age, rooted not in physical perfection, but in the radiance of their spirit. Perhaps most inspiring is the way inner wisdom allows people to embrace change. Life is constantly evolving, and those who resist this reality often find themselves stuck, struggling against the inevitable. But those with inner wisdom understand that change is not something to fear, it's something to welcome. They see each new chapter as an opportunity to grow, to learn, and to deepen their understanding of themselves and the world around them. This adaptability not only keeps them mentally and emotionally resilient, but also infuses their lives with a sense of curiosity and wonder that keeps them feeling young at heart. Inner wisdom is not something that can be rushed or forced. It's a quality that develops over time, through reflection, experience, and a willingness to learn from life's challenges. It requires patience, humility, and a deep commitment to personal growth. But the rewards are profound. When you cultivate inner wisdom, you create a foundation of peace and resilience that allows you to navigate life's chaos with grace. You also discover a wellspring of joy and fulfillment that enriches every aspect of your life. In a world that often feels fast-paced and overwhelming, the presence of someone with inner wisdom is like a breath of fresh air. They remind us that it's possible to live with both purpose and peace, to care deeply without being consumed by worry, and to embrace life's complexities without losing sight of its beauty. They show us that true wisdom is not about knowing all the answers, but about asking the right questions, staying open to new possibilities, and finding serenity amidst the chaos. And in doing so, they inspire us all to seek that same sense of balance and clarity in our own lives. 6. Kindness, the radiance of a pure heart. Kindness is a universal language, one that transcends words and actions to touch something deeper within us. When you encounter someone who leads with kindness, their presence feels like a gentle balm for the soul. You see it in their eyes, in the way they carry themselves, and in the warmth that seems to radiate effortlessly from their being. This isn't just about what they do for others, it's about the energy they embody. Kindness is transformative, not only for the people it touches, but for the person who gives it. It creates a ripple effect, nourishing both the giver and the receiver in profound and lasting ways. Living with kindness means choosing to keep your heart open, even in a world that sometimes feels harsh and unyielding. It's a conscious decision to let go of resentment, anger, and bitterness, emotions that weigh us down and dim our inner light. Instead, kindness invites us to embrace compassion, understanding, and forgiveness. These choices don't just shape our relationships with others, they also have a profound impact on our own well-being. Kindness lightens us, both emotionally and physically, allowing us to move through life with a sense of ease and grace that is unmistakably youthful. Think about someone in your life who exudes kindness. Maybe it's a neighbor who always checks in on others, a teacher who goes above and beyond for their students, or a family member who offers support without hesitation. These individuals often seem untouched by the passage of time. Their smiles are genuine, their eyes sparkle with warmth, and their presence is uplifting. It's not that they don't face challenges, they do, just like everyone else. But their approach to life, rooted in kindness, gives them a resilience and vitality that is truly inspiring. When you live with a heart full of kindness, it shows. Stress, frustration, and negativity take a toll on the body over time, leaving their marks in tension lines, fatigue, and a sense of heaviness. Kindness, on the other hand, has the opposite effect. It creates a flow of positive energy that nourishes the body and soul. This energy isn't superficial, it runs deep, creating a sense of harmony that is reflected outwardly. The glow of kindness isn't something you can fake or manufacture. It's a natural byproduct of living with authenticity and care for others. Imagine a community leader who dedicates their life to serving others. They wake up early and work long hours, often putting the needs of their community ahead of their own. Yet, despite the demands of their role, they seem to radiate a boundless energy. Their face, though marked by years of dedication, carries a lightness that defies time. Their generosity uplifts those around them, and in turn, they embody an ageless vitality. This is the power of kindness. It sustains and renews, creating a cycle of giving and receiving that keeps the spirit vibrant. Kindness also has a way of connecting us to something greater than ourselves. When we act with compassion, we tap into the shared humanity that binds us all. This connection brings a sense of purpose and fulfillment that is deeply nourishing. It reminds us that our actions, no matter how small, can have a meaningful impact. Whether it's offering a helping hand, sharing a kind word, or simply being present for someone in need. These moments of kindness create ripples that extend far beyond what we can see. There's a simplicity to kindness that makes it accessible to everyone. It doesn't require grand gestures or elaborate plans. Often, it's the smallest acts that have the greatest impact. A smile to a stranger, a word of encouragement to a friend, or a moment of patience in a difficult situation. These are the moments that define us. They're also the moments that shape how we're perceived by others and how we feel about ourselves. When we choose kindness, we choose to lead with our best selves, and that choice is transformative. Kindness doesn't mean ignoring your own needs or sacrificing yourself for others. In fact, true kindness begins with self-compassion. When you treat yourself with the same care and understanding that you offer to others, you create a foundation of balance and well-being. This self-kindness allows you to give more freely, without resentment or exhaustion. It's a reminder that you can't pour from an empty cup. By caring for yourself, you ensure that you have the energy and capacity to care for others. In many ways, kindness is a form of resilience. It's a choice to remain soft and open in a world that often encourages us to harden ourselves. This openness doesn't make you weak, it makes you strong. It allows you to connect, to empathize, and to build relationships that are meaningful and lasting. It's through these connections that we find joy and fulfillment. And it's through this fulfillment that we keep our spirits young. Kindness also has a profound impact on how we age. Stress and negativity accelerate the aging process, while positive emotions like compassion and gratitude have been shown to support physical and emotional health. When you live with kindness, you reduce the burden of stress on your body, allowing your natural vitality to shine through. This isn't about erasing wrinkles or chasing a superficial idea of youth. It's about embodying a timeless energy that comes from within. Think of kindness as a light that grows brighter the more you share it. Each act of compassion, no matter how small, adds to this light, creating a warmth that touches everyone around you. This light doesn't just illuminate others, it reflects back on you, infusing your life with a sense of purpose and joy. It's this light that makes kindness so magnetic, drawing people in and creating connections that are authentic and meaningful. At its core, kindness is about choosing to see the good in others and in ourselves. It's about believing that, despite our flaws and imperfections, we are all worthy of love and compassion. This belief is what allows us to extend kindness even when it's not easy, even when it's not reciprocated. And in doing so, we not only transform the lives of others, we transform our own. Living with kindness is a choice we make every day. It's a choice to let go of anger, to embrace forgiveness, and to lead with our hearts. It's a choice to be the kind of person who uplifts others, who brings light into the world, and who inspires those around them to do the same. And it's a choice that pays dividends, not just for those we touch, but for ourselves. Because when we live with kindness, we create a life that is rich, meaningful, and filled with the kind of beauty that transcends time. 7. Adaptability, flowing with life's changes. Adaptability is one of life's most powerful tools, a quiet, steady strength that allows us to navigate the inevitable unpredictability of the world. Like water flowing around rocks in a stream, those who embody adaptability know how to adjust to life's changes with grace and resilience. This ability doesn't just help them survive, it allows them to thrive. And in doing so, they carry an unmistakable lightness, a vibrancy that seems to defy the passage of time. Change is one of life's constants. It can come suddenly, upending plans and challenging even the most well-laid foundations. Or it can unfold slowly, creeping in like a tide that's impossible to hold back. For many, change is a source of anxiety, something to be resisted or controlled. But those who understand the nature of change know that resistance only creates friction. It's like holding onto a rope that's slipping through your hands. The tighter you grip, the more painful it becomes. Adaptability, on the other hand, is the art of letting go of that rope and trusting the process. At its core, adaptability is rooted in acceptance, the understanding that change is not something to be feared but something to be embraced. This doesn't mean passivity or resignation. It means recognizing that while you may not control the circumstances, you always have a choice in how you respond. When you approach change with this mindset, You begin to see challenges not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. You develop a kind of resilience that allows you to bend without breaking, to adjust without losing your sense of self. This ability to flow with life has a profound effect on both the mind and body. Stress, worry, and resistance take a toll, leaving their marks in tension lines, fatigue, and a sense of heaviness. But when you let go of the need to control everything, you free yourself from this burden. You create space for curiosity, for joy, for the kind of youthful energy that keeps your spirit vibrant. Adaptability, in this way, becomes a form of self-care, a way of protecting your inner light from the wear and tear of life. Think of a traveler who moves from one culture to another, embracing every new experience with open arms. They don't cling to what's familiar or lament the differences they encounter. Instead, they see each moment as an adventure, an opportunity to learn and grow. This openness doesn't just broaden their perspective, it keeps their spirit energized and alive. They approach life with a childlike curiosity, finding wonder in the unfamiliar and joy in the unexpected. And this attitude is reflected outwardly, in the way they carry themselves, in their expressions, and in their energy. Adaptability is not about being immune to hardship. It's about learning how to transform difficulty into strength. When faced with challenges, adaptable individuals don't deny their struggles or pretend that everything is fine. They acknowledge their emotions, process their experiences, and then take the next step forward. This ability to move through hardship without getting stuck is what sets them apart. It allows them to remain flexible, to adjust their sails even in the face of stormy weather. Imagine someone who has lost a job unexpectedly, a moment that could easily spiral into despair. An adaptable person might take time to grieve the loss, but then shift their focus to what comes next. They might explore new career paths, learn a new skill, or use the opportunity to pursue a long-held passion. This willingness to pivot, to see possibilities where others see dead ends, keeps them moving forward. And as they navigate this process, they discover a strength they might not have known they had. Adaptability also fosters a sense of optimism. When you trust in your ability to handle whatever comes your way, you begin to approach life with a greater sense of hope. You stop fearing the unknown and start seeing it as an opportunity for growth. This doesn't mean that every change will be easy or that you won't face setbacks along the way. But it does mean that you'll have the tools to weather those storms without losing your sense of direction. There's a lightness that comes with adaptability, a kind of freedom that's hard to put into words. It's the freedom of knowing that you don't have to have all the answers, that it's okay to be uncertain, and that you're capable of finding your way even when the path isn't clear. This lightness is deeply rejuvenating. It lifts the weight of worry from your shoulders, allowing you to move through life with a sense of ease and joy. And it's this lightness that gives adaptable individuals their youthful energy, an energy that feels timeless and enduring. Adaptability also teaches us the value of perspective. When you learn to flow with life's changes, you begin to see the bigger picture. You realize that the moments that feel overwhelming in the present are often the very moments that lead to growth and transformation. This perspective doesn't eliminate challenges, but it does make them more manageable. It allows you to face each moment with a sense of clarity and purpose, knowing that even the hardest experiences can hold valuable lessons. This perspective is what gives adaptable individuals their steadiness. They're calm in the face of uncertainty. It's not that they don't feel fear or doubt, they do, but they've learned to trust in their ability to adapt, to adjust, to keep moving forward. This trust is deeply empowering. It creates a sense of confidence that carries them through even the most difficult times, allowing them to remain grounded and focused. The beauty of adaptability is that it's a skill anyone can cultivate. It starts with a shift in mindset, a decision to let go of resistance and embrace change. It grows through practice, through small moments of choosing curiosity over fear, openness over rigidity, and over time, it becomes a way of being, a natural response to the ebb and flow of life. In a world that is constantly changing, adaptability is one of the greatest gifts we can give ourselves. It allows us to navigate life's twists and turns with grace, to find joy in the unexpected, and to remain resilient in the face of uncertainty. It keeps our spirits light, our minds open, and our hearts full of hope. And in doing so, it reminds us that true youth isn't about the absence of challenges, it's about the presence of resilience, curiosity, and the ability to keep moving forward, no matter what life brings. 8. Positivity and joy, the fountain of youth. Positivity and joy are among the most powerful forces we can cultivate within ourselves. They are not just fleeting emotions or reactions to a happy moment. They are choices, habits, and, for some, a way of life. People who live with a positive outlook and embrace joy as a cornerstone of their being seem to radiate a kind of energy that feels almost tangible. It's an energy that lifts not only their own spirits, but also those of everyone around them. This lightness, this vitality, is a timeless quality that transcends physical age and external circumstances. Joy is more than happiness. It is a state of being, a deep connection to the present moment, and an appreciation for life's beauty, no matter how small or simple. When you choose to see the world through the lens of positivity, you create a ripple effect that touches every aspect of your life. Challenges become opportunities to learn. Setbacks become stepping stones. And even the mundane holds the potential for delight. This perspective doesn't just make life more enjoyable, it makes you more resilient, more vibrant, and, perhaps most strikingly, more youthful. Laughter, smiles, and moments of genuine joy are reflections of this connection to the present. They are outward expressions of an inner state that is unburdened by the weight of regret or the fear of what lies ahead. When you are truly present, you allow yourself to experience life fully, without the distractions of past disappointments or future anxieties. This presence creates a kind of vitality that is unmistakable. It softens your features, brightens your eyes, and infuses your every movement with a sense of purpose and grace. Imagine a musician completely absorbed in their craft. Each note they play a celebration of life itself. Their joy is palpable, filling the room and touching everyone who listens. In those moments, they seem ageless, as though time has paused to revel in their passion. This is the power of joy. It transcends the physical and connects us to something much greater. It reminds us of what it feels like to be fully alive, fully engaged, and fully ourselves. Positivity, too, is a transformative force. It is not about ignoring life's difficulties or pretending that everything is perfect. Rather, it is about choosing to focus on what is good, what is hopeful, and what is possible. This mindset doesn't just change the way you experience life, it changes the way you approach it. When you face challenges with a positive outlook, you open yourself to solutions and possibilities that might otherwise have been obscured by doubt or fear. This openness, this willingness to see the silver lining, is a key ingredient in maintaining a youthful spirit. Think of someone you know who always seems to find the bright side, even in difficult times. Perhaps it's a friend who can make you laugh even on your worst days, or a mentor who always seems to have a word of encouragement just when you need it most. These people are not naive. They understand life's hardships as well as anyone, but they have made a conscious choice to focus on what lifts them up rather than what drags them down. This choice, repeated daily, becomes a habit, and that habit becomes a defining characteristic of their energy and presence. Joy and positivity are also deeply connected to gratitude. When you cultivate a sense of gratitude for the blessings in your life, no matter how small, you create a foundation for joy to flourish. Gratitude shifts your focus away from what you lack and toward what you have, creating a sense of abundance and fulfillment. This shift in perspective not only elevates your mood, but also reduces stress, enhances your relationships, and even supports your physical health. The act of saying thank you to life, even in challenging times, is a powerful way to nurture your spirit and keep your heart light. The physical effects of joy and positivity are profound. Stress and negativity take a visible toll on the body, leaving lines of tension and fatigue. But joy has the opposite effect. It relaxes the face, softens the eyes, and brings a natural glow to the skin. Positivity, meanwhile, energizes the body, improving posture and movement. Together, they create a radiance that is unmistakable. This is why people who live with joy and positivity often appear younger than their years. They carry an energy that transcends the physical and speaks directly to the soul. Living with joy and positivity doesn't mean avoiding difficult emotions or experiences. It means allowing yourself to feel them fully, process them, and then choose to move forward with hope and purpose. It means finding joy not despite life's challenges, but because of them. Recognizing that even the hardest moments can hold lessons and opportunities for growth. This resilience, this ability to bounce back with grace and gratitude, is what makes positivity and joy such powerful tools for navigating life. Imagine a child playing in the rain, completely unbothered by the wet and cold. Their laughter rings out, pure and unrestrained, as they splash in puddles and chase the falling drops. This kind of unfiltered joy is something many of us lose as we grow older, weighed down by responsibilities and expectations. But it is not gone. It is simply waiting to be rediscovered. By choosing to approach life with curiosity, playfulness, and an open heart, we can reconnect with this childlike wonder and let it guide us toward a more joyful and fulfilling existence. Positivity and joy are not reserved for the few. They are accessible to everyone, regardless of circumstances. They begin with small choices, a decision to smile at a stranger, to laugh at a mistake, or to take a moment to appreciate the beauty of a sunrise. These small acts, repeated over time, create a foundation for a life filled with light and meaning. They remind us that joy is not something we find outside of ourselves. It is something we create, moment by moment, through the way we choose to live. In a world that often feels heavy, the ability to cultivate joy and positivity is a gift, both to ourselves and to those around us. It is a way of saying yes to life, even in its messiness and imperfection. It is a way of lifting not only your own spirit, but also the spirits of others, creating a ripple effect of hope and light. And it is a way of keeping your soul vibrant, your heart open, and your energy timeless, no matter how many years pass. 9. Purpose. Living with a higher calling. Living with purpose is like unlocking a hidden reservoir of energy and resilience within yourself. It is the quiet force that drives you forward, even on the most challenging days, and it transforms ordinary moments into opportunities for growth and fulfillment. Purpose doesn't just guide your actions, it defines your being. It gives your life meaning, focus, and an inner vitality that radiates outward, touching everything and everyone around you. People who live with purpose carry a certain glow, an energy that feels unbreakable, as if their spirit is fueled by something greater than themselves. This sense of direction creates a foundation of clarity and strength. When you know why you wake up every morning, it becomes easier to face the unpredictability of life. Obstacles no longer feel insurmountable because they are part of a bigger picture, steps along the path to fulfilling your mission. Purpose acts as an anchor, grounding you amidst chaos and uncertainty. It reminds you of what truly matters, helping you to stay focused and aligned even when the road ahead feels difficult. Purpose-driven individuals are often the ones who inspire others, not just through their accomplishments, but through their presence. There is something magnetic about someone who knows who they are and what they are here to do. Their conviction and commitment create a ripple effect, encouraging those around them to seek their own purpose and live with intention. This kind of inspiration doesn't come from words alone. It comes from the energy they exude, an energy that is steady, uplifting, and undeniably vibrant. Imagine a healer who dedicates their life to easing the pain of others. Their work requires immense compassion and resilience, yet they approach it with unwavering dedication. Each day, they pour their energy into helping those in need. Not because it's easy, but because it's meaningful. Their purpose acts as a reservoir of strength, sustaining them even during the most challenging times. They carry a lightness that defies the weight of their responsibilities. A vitality that comes from knowing their work makes a difference. This sense of fulfillment doesn't just sustain their spirit, it preserves their body, keeping them aligned with the energy of their mission. Living with purpose doesn't necessarily mean pursuing a grand or world-changing goal. It's about finding what resonates with you, what makes you feel alive and connected. For some, it might be raising a family or creating art. For others, It might be teaching, volunteering, or building a business that reflects their values. Purpose can take many forms, but the common thread is that it brings meaning to your days and aligns your actions with your deepest values. When you live in this alignment, everything feels more intentional and more rewarding. Purpose also has a remarkable way of protecting you from the wear and tear of life. Stress, frustration, and doubt are less likely to consume you when you have a clear sense of direction. This isn't to say that purpose-driven individuals don't experience hardships, they do. But their purpose acts as a guiding light, helping them navigate difficulties with a sense of resilience and hope. They understand that challenges are not roadblocks but stepping stones, opportunities to grow stronger and more capable. This perspective keeps their spirit youthful and their energy intact. Even in the face of adversity, there is a profound joy that comes from living with purpose. It's a joy that doesn't depend on external circumstances but arises from within, from the knowledge that your life has meaning. This joy is deeply nourishing. It feeds your soul and sustains your body. It's the kind of joy that keeps you going when the work is hard. The kind of joy that makes even the smallest victories feel significant. It's a joy that others can feel, a light that shines from within and reminds them of their own potential. Living with purpose also fosters a sense of connection. When you are aligned with your mission, you begin to see how your work fits into the larger tapestry of life. You recognize that you are part of something greater, a web of relationships and experiences that gives your life depth and richness. This connection brings a sense of fulfillment that goes beyond personal achievement. It reminds you that your actions have ripple effects, touching lives in ways you may never fully see or understand. This understanding deepens your commitment to your purpose, creating a cycle of giving and receiving that keeps your spirit vibrant. Think of a teacher who dedicates their life to shaping young minds. Their days are long and often challenging, but they approach their work with passion and dedication. Each lesson, each moment of encouragement, is an expression of their purpose. Over the years, they see the impact of their work in the lives of their students, confidence gained, talents nurtured, dreams pursued. This sense of contribution fuels their spirit, keeping them energized and engaged. Their purpose not only uplifts their students, but also sustains their own vitality, creating a life that feels rich with meaning. Purpose is not something you find, it's something you create. It emerges from your passions, your values, and your experiences. It grows as you do, evolving over time to reflect the person you are becoming. Living with purpose requires introspection and courage, a willingness to look within and ask, what truly matters to me? It requires the determination to align your actions with your beliefs, even when it's difficult or inconvenient. But the rewards are immeasurable. When you live with purpose, you create a life that feels intentional, fulfilling, and deeply authentic. This authenticity is a powerful force. It creates a sense of harmony between who you are and how you live, a harmony that radiates outward in everything you do. People who live with purpose don't just look younger, they feel younger. Their energy is contagious, their presence uplifting. They remind us all that life is not about how much time we have, but about what we do with the time we're given. They show us that when we live with purpose, we tap into a wellspring of vitality and joy that keeps our spirit timeless. Living with purpose is a journey, one that requires reflection, commitment, and a willingness to grow. But it's a journey worth taking. It infuses your life with meaning, connects you to something greater, and sustains your spirit in ways that nothing else can. Purpose is not just the ultimate fountain of youth. It's the foundation of a life well lived, a life that leaves a legacy of inspiration, connection, and impact. And it's never too late to start. Each day is an opportunity to align with your purpose, to take one step closer to the life you're meant to live. As we bring this journey to a close, take a moment to let these ideas settle in your heart. Your youthful glow, the energy you carry, and the way you move through the world are so much more than what meets the eye. They are reflections of your inner world, your choices, and your connection to something deeper. They speak of a spirit that embraces wisdom, radiates kindness, adapts with ease, and finds joy in life's smallest moments. These are the timeless qualities that make you truly beautiful, inside and out. Think about the stories we've shared, the images of people who live with purpose, resilience, and compassion. They remind us that true youth is not bound by age. It's found in the way we live, the way we love, and the way we nurture our souls. This is not something reserved for a select few. It's something within reach for each of us. A gift we give ourselves and those around us when we choose to live in harmony with who we truly are. What resonates most with you? Is it the idea of cultivating wisdom, finding serenity amidst life's chaos, or letting kindness become a guiding force in your life? Maybe it's the realization that adaptability allows you to flow with change rather than resist it, or that joy and positivity can transform even the most challenging days into moments of light. Whatever stands out, hold it close and let it inspire you to take the next step in nurturing your inner vitality. This is your moment. Reflect on the qualities you want to cultivate, the habits you want to embrace, and the energy you want to carry forward. Small changes can lead to profound transformations, and the journey toward a vibrant, harmonious life begins with just one step. Whether it's practicing gratitude, sharing a kind word, or simply taking a deep breath and being present, these actions can illuminate your path and ignite a sense of renewal. We'd love to hear from you. What part of this journey resonated most with your heart? What steps will you take today to live with more joy, kindness, and intention? Your insights and reflections matter, not just to us, but to everyone in this community. By sharing your thoughts in the comments, you're contributing to a space of positivity and inspiration, a place where we can all learn and grow together. Thank you for being here, for taking this time to invest in yourself and explore these ideas. Your presence and engagement means so much, and we hope this video has sparked something meaningful within you. If it has, let's keep this connection alive. Subscribe to our channel to join this journey of self-discovery and growth. Don't forget to like this video if it brought value to your day, and share it with someone who might need a little inspiration too. As you move forward, remember that your essence is your greatest gift. It's not about chasing perfection or comparing yourself to others. It's about honoring who you are and letting your light shine. You are unique, and your journey is yours alone. Embrace it fully, with all its twists and turns, and let your spirit remain vibrant, curious, and open. Thank you for watching and for being part of this community. We can't wait to hear your thoughts and to continue exploring life's beauty and meaning with you. Until next time, stay radiant, stay inspired, and keep embracing the timeless energy that is uniquely yours.